sound is cool, though.
One more time.
I like it.
Oh, yeah. Now we're going to see just how good I am. It's been 2 years and 5 months since the actual basic track recording to where this mix is right now, which we're very close to being done.
Can I swap vocal mics?
I got it.
Yeah, keep doing that for me, man. We got a complicated patch situation, so.
This record, the tentative title is All We Are. I feel so much better now that I've given up hope. Okay, I'll be watching. Let's try it again. He ducked and he hit me. There's just a million reasons why I enjoy being in a studio and using the gear that a professional studio has to offer. We definitely go to Pro Tools. We recorded the basic tracks, meaning guitar, drums, keyboards, bass, were all recorded to 2-inch, and then we dumped that into a digital workstation. Things about recording in a professional studio that I like the most is the interaction with not just the engineer.
And I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. I'd like to do a quick punch.
But also he knows a bunch of musicians, so you get to work with people that you wouldn't if you were at home doing it all yourself, pulling up samples from your keyboard. Yeah, it costs more money, there's no question about it, but these records are professionally done with a lot of care and measure, and some of the suggestions Andrew will bring are spot on, they're great, and I might not have thought about them.
Don, on the breakdown, when you come into it, even though it's breaking down, you have to keep pumping it.
It sharpens you. It polishes the edges on you. You get better doing it that way.
We're trying to capture the moments. We're trying to capture the best performances of, you know, the band at the tracking session. Make sure Don is happy. Not too happy, but just happy enough.
You tell Andrew I'm not moving that right cymbal.
It's in tune.
Yeah, I think today's versions are better than yesterday's, last night's. Because last night we had like an hour and a half to play. That was it.
There we go.
All right, you tell me when you're ready then.
That's all right.
I want to be a part of your history. I want to solve your mystery. Was it in the cards? Or is it in the stars? I've never felt so. Leave me here alone.
8 16 bars of excitement instead of 2 beats of excitement.
Okay. So Don Sullivan is on the drums, and I've known him since right after the first record. The drummer that was on the first record, we parted ways shortly after that.
And we just got to know each other, and then I got a chance to join up with him.
The foundation and timekeeper of this band, Don Sullivan.
And then Don, he took over the drums.
2005, yeah.
Ricky, the bass player, I've known since, I think, 2014.
The extraordinary Ricky Rad on the bass.
He's got a solid past of playing music with many different artists.
Had a interesting road. Got involved with the Monkees back in the 70s, and have been working with them on and off, and did Christmas show a couple years ago for Mickey. So I did a bunch of solo shows for Mickey, and then Davey before he passed away.
I want to thank all you guys for coming out and braving the weather. Yes, thank you very much.
I was a short stint with Alice Cooper for a while, and Billy Sherwood's Circa, and Tony Kaye and Scott Connor in that group. So that was very progressive rock and stuff, which was a blast.
To my right, the man who plays magical melodies, Art DOBRUCKI on the keyboards.
Art is the keyboard player, and he's got a long history of music.
Lots of bands, lots of jazz trios, classical chamber groups, church choirs. So it's something I've started doing when I was 4 years old, and haven't been able to stop yet.
He's an extraordinary keyboard player, very, very talented guy, and he seems to really understand the music that I'm writing. He's got a good sense of melody, and we've gelled really nicely over the 5 years, I guess it's been, that we've been playing music together.
3, 4.
This is my friend Laura Leese.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a singer. That was the only thing I ever wanted to be.
Don't let the dark hours bring you down. You gotta turn on the light. Whoa, it's a great life. Whoa, it's a great life.
So did the whole plays and musicals and stuff, and actually studied opera in college, but then got bit by the bug of singing in clubs with bands, and then started writing and had my own bands and a couple record deals and went nowhere. But I got to do a lot of fun stuff. The pinnacle really was touring with Tears for Fears. I toured with them as their sole background vocalist, so I got to sing the Alita Adams parts, in the big, not stadiums, but like Universal Amphitheater, and do that whole thing. But I got to record with a lot of great people, Sting and Sheryl Crow and Herbie Hancock, and I was doing a lot of local gigs, like when people would come into town, and I'd get a call saying, so-and-so needs someone at the House of Blues tonight. That was fun, playing at all the LA clubs and, that whole thing.
Played trumpet for 6 years through high school, did marching band, wind ensemble, played bass in jazz band, then started playing guitar. And been playing guitar ever since, basically feeding the beast that is making music. Seeing Peter Gabriel at the Universal Amphitheater made quite an impression on me. And that was the first time I saw Tony Levin play a stick. Went out and bought a stick immediately. Realized that, wow, this instrument's hard. And then sold it because I needed a car. But it changed my whole outlook on how concerts could be. First band ever was called Hogweed. Thanks, which was an 80s power pop band. Had a band called Future with Nigel Benjamin. Then a stint with progressive rock, country swing. Now playing with Willard.
There's a peace deep inside.
hope for the future to play. I just want to play in front of people, real people. You know, this whole year has made me realize how much I need people around me, and to entertain those people, and you make them walk away from there going, "Wow, that was cool." That's the payoff.
But I have never had so much fun as I had with Andrew and Willard. We are a comedy trio.
What'd you say, Andy?
Beautiful.
Like a sea of angels.
Really nice. Will, just a little less vibrato.
Hers is leaking over into mine.
Ew.
Sang on the second record. I see. So this is now
It's now a thing.
commodity. Yeah, I think 4 or 5 songs on the second record.
Oh, really?
Yep. And there will be about the same on this one.
And she came back?
I know.
Willingly.
It's like you have to cheerlead while gently poking somebody to get a little better.
Yeah, I mean, it's a solid take. I would just love one more solid one.
Oh, I'm on the 4th fret, no wonder. Righteous!
There's highs, there's lows, there's great moments, there's super frustrating moments, and we just have to keep our eyes on the prize, you know. And the music kind of takes its own journey. You can direct it to a certain degree, but it suggests things as it evolves. It's a tricky process, but it's always fun, no matter what.
Being in a band it's a great experience. It's a wonderful thing to do, and when you have people that are talented, it just makes it that much more fun.
Something's changed in me since I've seen her face. I'm doing crazy things. Feels like I've lost my place. Something's going on. Don't wanna be alone. I used to like my own company. I used to wanna be on my own. I've got a fever. I don't want it to break. But I don't know how much I can take.
Yep. You put a guy's name on a drum and he thinks
It goes right to his head.
Yeah.
But you know now it's crooked.
Gotta get ready for Willard. Gonna sing for Willie, okay? What? Okay, 1. Ready? I'm ready.
Should I be singing? Because I missed it completely.
You sound absolutely lovely. Nobody would ever know.
If you've got a heart, then Gumby's a part of you.
Andrew has he's got this language code that he uses where at first he says, okay, really good, one more time.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. There's one more.
And you hear that and you think, oh great, really good, okay, we're almost done. But 200 takes later, you realize that, really good, one more time. is his way of saying, how has anyone ever paid you to sing?
Yeah, real good. Just get a couple more.
Okay.
Fab.